Hi everyone, Brenda Gustin here, and welcome to week 3. And this week we're talking about the prokaryotes, bacteria and archaea. And in reality, we're talking a whole lot about bacteria and very little about archaea. Um, the the Most of this course is centered around bacteria. We talk about viruses and fungi a little bit too, but the archaea are actually, as you recall, prokaryotes. They actually have their own domain. So some people, kind of call them like the weird bacteria. But one of the things about them is they don't cause diseases. Or as far as we know, there's no archaea that cause diseases. And so a lot of, courses like this are centered around the health impacts of bacteria and understanding that. So that's another reason we don't concentrate on this. But there are actually some really cool, interesting organisms, and some of them even live in our intestines. But anyway, here we are this week. We have a lecture study guide, and I recommend that you print out that lecture study guide. Um, let's see. Yeah, print out the lecture study guide and remember that you are going to fill it in, and you can fill it in by going through the lecture videos, or you can go to any of these McGraw-Hill assignments. This one says, the ones that say external learning tool, and you can get to the ebook that way. So you can do a looking just through the book. Now, for this week, what I recommend is at the very least you watch lecture video 3.3 because I think the book kind of jumps around, and I think the video is just clearer than what you can get just by looking in the book. So I highly recommend watching the lecture video 3.3. Another note on videos. The past 2 weeks I had lecture videos that I made PowerPoints for, and I went right through that. These videos, actually, I just used the book. I didn't make PowerPoints. So they look a little bit different. This is the way that I started doing these videos for this course, and I decided that I kind of like the PowerPoint way better. But this week, I'm just running out of time, and I just don't have time to redo these videos and make the PowerPoints. So I'm just going to give you these videos that I made for last year. So there's nothing wrong with them. They're just a little bit different format. So that being said, if you like the videos and you're using the videos, um, the way that I made the videos the past 2 weeks using a PowerPoint and lectured from that versus lecturing directly from the Smart Book. It has the highlighted parts that you've been able to look at. Um, if you want to email me and tell me which way you like it better, I'd be really interested in that. Just drop me an email and say, I'm using the lecture videos, and which ones you prefer, and even why. Any feedback you can give me about videos that make it better for you. I'm really glad to hear that feedback. So feel free to email me, and it gives me a chance to chat with some of you a little bit. So let's see, there's a lecture assignment, and the lecture assignments, just like the ones we've done before, takes you to the Smart Book, and it's that adaptive learning. So you get to work on that. Here I have um, the lab. Here's the lab. And then there's a bunch of virtual labs. So let's see, not too many. There's a lab assignment that's talking about information from the textbook about preparing specimens for the microscope, and then a couple microscopy, staining, and wet mount labs. And after you do those, then you want to take the lab quiz, and the lab quiz is going to be questions that are right off the lab handout. I want you to notice in this lab quiz, there are a couple questions that are written answers. I want you to get some practice for that because we're going to be doing that for the lab practical. So some of the questions are written answers, and that means when you get your grade immediately, those questions may or may not be graded correctly. The automatic grading doesn't always work perfectly. And when there's handwritten answers, I go back in and I grade them by hand. So your grade might actually go up. I don't grade these questions until after the due date. So let's see, our due date's Sunday. So I grade them. My goal is to have them graded on Monday. So you might see your um, Lab 3 grade quiz improve a little bit on Monday of week 4. Okay, so keep your eye out for that. I'm looking at my notes here because I just want to make sure I didn't have anything. The videos are different. Email me the written response questions and watch video 3.3. So I think I got it all. You guys make me a little nervous when you wait. I have certain people that are just really waiting until the last minute to take do their assignments and all. There's a lot of content in this class. So again, I just want to remind you to try to do it over the period of the week and not put it off all the way till the end. But do what works for you. Let me know if there's anything I can do to be helpful. And I'm glad you're hanging in there with this class. And keep up the good work. And definitely email me or call or whatever you feel like if you want to talk. Take care.